Hey guys, so today I am going to do kind of like a springtime look. Something pretty pink, pretty peachy. I'm going to be using the Morphe Sweet Oasis palette. And this is the 35S palette. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start with concealer. I say concealer, but I really just mean eye primer with my concealer. And that is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Wear in Light Sand. You know the routine by now. Let me find a brush. This is the Morphe G38 brush that I'm just going to spread this out with. Okay, now that we look like an awkward raccoon, let's get started. Okay, so in the Sweet Oasis palette, it's kind of large, so I don't know if all of the colors will fit on the frame, but I'm gonna start with Lovestruck. I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just putting that like super high, like way above my crease. Just kind of blending it out. It's not a very pigmented color, but most light shades are not that pigmented, so I'm really just using it as a blender shade, I guess. Like I don't even know if y'all can see that on camera, but it's there, I promise. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the same brush. This was the M513 brush, and I'm gonna use Private Villa. That seems classy. Clearly we ain't no Private Villa. Weesh. And I'm gonna put that like in the same or right under. Alright, and then I want to bring it a little bit more peachy because it's like being like real powder puff pink right now. So now I'm going to use this Prickly Pear. Nope, Prickly Please. That's a cute name. And this is from the Garden Variety palette from Colorpop. And I'm just going to put that in the same spot as I put that last pink, just to bring it just a hint more peachy. So it's just like a shade different, but it's gonna make a difference. And then I just took a little bit of Yacht Life on its own. Looks a little weird, trust the process. So now I'm going to take some Vineyard Escape and just look straight. So when you have hooded eyes, you don't ever want to like hold your eyebrows up when you're doing something like cutting the crease. You just want to relax them. Alright, and I'm going to take this brush with no extra product on it and just soften that line up just a hair. And when I know where the line is, at this point I can start opening my eye, like bringing it up. To start sharpening that line up. So now we're gonna do the other eye and zip it. Okay, so now that we looked like a fucked up Barbie, let's cut this crease. I'm gonna use the same concealer by Elf. I'm just gonna put it back in my hand and start. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lid color. I am not sure what color we're gonna do yet. I kind of want to do like a bronze color. I feel like that might look cool with it. So looking at the palettes, I see Sunbathe and Hightlight. Ooh, but I also like Champagne on Ice and Cabana Time. Okay, so on the outer third, I'm gonna use Sunbathe. Then kind of in the center, more towards the inner third, I'm gonna use Cabana Time, and then I'm gonna use Champagne on Ice for the inner corner. So let's do that. I feel like and then, so I just put it on that side, so I'm gonna flip it over and just do this side. I think I might do it the darker purple as eyeliner just to kind of bring it together, but as of right now, putting it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this E11 brush in the same Vineyard Sculpt, and I'm going to spray it just to do a little wet. So I'm glad I went with the same color purple because I think it really pulls the eye together. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. This is an Auburn. so now I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to start with my primer, and I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And I'm just going to use this Kabuki brush, RG6 from Morphe. Okay, so now I'm going to do my foundation with my custom bitten brush by my dog. This is the MAC 170 brush, and I'm going to be using a mixture of the Bounce foundation and the MAC Waterweight foundation. And I'm going to be using NC42, a dash of NW13, and then the Bounce Beauty foundation is in 2.10. Okay, before I actually apply this, I'm gonna put the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay, so now I can put the foundation on, and I just have some on, like, from where I mixed it, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna use the 170 brush with my custom dog bite on the sides. Makes it a lot thinner. So I'm going to do my contour, and I'm going to be using the Tartist Pro Glow palette, like normal, they don't stop closing. And I'm going to be using the G41 brush from Morphe. I have a very interesting contour face. Okay, so the M528 brush I'm going to use for blush, and I'm going to be using the, actually both of these, I like both of these colors, so Rosa and Ardell. And I'm just going to take like a clean brush and just kind of okay, so now I'm going to use the Morphe E23 brush, and I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Sugar Bomb and Guava Glow together. Okay, so now I'm going to do my mascara and pop some lashes on, and I'll be right back. And we're back with lashes. Now I don't look like a naked mole rat. Alright, so now I'm going to do lipstick, and I have a combination that I want to try and do. So let's do that. Alright, so this is Joseph Colors, Warm and Fuzzy. And then, so I'm going to do this one first. This is Warm and Fuzzy. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm glad I went with the lip that I did. I feel like it doesn't overpower the look, but it also complements it. Yeah. Okay guys, so make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you always get the notifications when I upload new videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at blushing_live. Y'all have a great day.